whining about something before throwing it long to find Joseph Nsubuga.
Joseph. Poor control from Olaki. Well, you can see the resemblance with Emmanuel Okwi there. One footballer was actually traveled, Joseph Olaki.
Yeah.
He's been up and about in his career of football.
Yeah, Francis Olaki, great talent, though somewhere you can't say stagnated, as we're seeing. The ONDUPARAKA coach.
Just wondering, has Mutiaba yet won a game with ONDUPARAKA?
No. Won?
No, we're talking of won.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so, but it's a long pole forward. Now they collect the ball on the far side. Now here come Jogo, Amir Kakembo. Easy ball forward now. Can they get something here? Still dilly-dally. Oyeworth, force back behind to the wing side. Ndahiro. Can he deliver? It's a sweet ball from Ndahiro, but the header again well by Hamza. And flicked away from danger. Halishe. Ooh. Oh, another kick to the head there. This is getting more exciting. Driving through and away. Carbon Leving. To deliver that ball forward straight away to the arms of the goalkeeper, Chibidige Medi. Another long ball forward to nobody in particular except Kajiri. All the semi-finals coming up very, very soon. Sorry, quarter-finals rather. This is the final matches on who will be winning this. We'll be going through to the next round.
Yeah, actually, as I trying to think through if Mutiaba's won a game with ONDUPARAKA, he did on 4th April. Actually, 13th April when they won against Airtel Kitara at home. Ajobe and Nasasra Noel scored the goals.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
though Aloro had netted for Airtel Kitara. But you're right. Then Aldoses came in flying, and apparently he's one coach who should be under pressure for not delivering as expected.
Harishe receiving the ball back from the midfield. Now driving it away to Joseph Nsubuga, holding it well here. Olaki goes down. To the disappointment of jersey number 5, Mahad Ajobe. He's not very happy about the referee's call. Olaki seems to be very much okay after the 20 minutes of the game played here. It's another bumpy pitch, you have to admit, Fiona. Very bumpy.
Absolutely. Uganda's most successful club in terms of trophies, Sports Club Villa, taking a long time without winning the league.
Oh, that's a good flick. A chance for the shot through. Swept away by ONDUPARAKA.
Yeah, Olaki failed to nick it in. There was something cooking, and apparently he failed to get hold of the ball. He was through and could have given Kagiri a run for his money.
It's a slice there from the goalkeeper, Chibidige. It's good pressure. It was from Jamal Malish. There will be a throw in here to ONDUPARAKA. The side from West Nile. Still the pride, by the way, of West Nile football, ONDUPARAKA. Saddam. Carbon Levin rising up, not available to retrieve that. The attack here is on, looking for Oyeworth Golfin. The hero venturing forward now. This is good from the Jogos. Golfin lays it back to the hero. Can he sweep that ball inside the D? But straight to the arms of Kajiri Michael. Well, Jobe also gives the ball away very cheaply. The 1-2s here, away by Saddam Norman. And Carbon Levin can retrieve this if he can. Beaten to the ball perfectly where. Amir, one pass away. Olaki. Subuga. Head away by Derek. Flicked on back line, looking to Kizito Gavin. Just a deep down now. This is good from the Jogos. It's a long range shot.
Yeah.
Goes outside.
Good vision. The keeper's not on his line. But apparently, off target, Goffin. Was it Goffin? Waswa.
Yeah,
Emmanuel
Waswa,
Waswa, the
yeah.
former Ndeje footballer, Ndeje captain, tried to go long, and I think good try. If he continues doing like that, you never know. It could yield something.
It's a long ball away from ONDUPARAKA, just giving it away. At the midfield level, the Jogos are probing. Good movement from Olaki, Josephine Subuga, the few fans here enjoying the football being displayed by the Jogos. And Uchen Derek coming to the rescue here. The most exciting thing is the number of fans coming to the arena right now to watch. The referee does blow the whistle for something going on here. The game has been halted a little bit. Subuga. Waswa again. Subuga clipping that ball away. Waswa loses possession. Intercepted by ONDUPARAKA. Away by Ajobe. Sasira sends it back behind, cleared by Kajiri. Kizito, Alishe, Kizito, repossessed again by Adrico, leaving Cabon. ONDUPARAKA fighting for possession at the midfield, and Dama playing well. Derek Ochen now to Saddam Norman, trying to nick that ball through there, but unfortunately swept away from danger. Now this could be very costly, but unfortunately it goes back to the goalkeeper. Derek Ochen has been actually there at the center, making sure that everything goes according to plan. Now Hamza Ajobe loses possession again. Jogos timing there, Ranulaki. Waswa. Slowly by slowly, the Jogos have two. It's a shot!
Oh!
What a waste!
It was a bullet!
He was! No precision from Ogwang Isaac. He just went to kill instead of going for the place. Just needed to place that ball.
Yeah, he did need a lot of energy. That's what he went for. And poor decision making cost them. You see, covers his face with the shirt. Disappointed. Just look at that. The minus to him was very okay. But apparently failing to decide on what to do.
Yeah, it was basically the movement of the body, Fiona. When you overswing your body like that, surely
it will go the other way.
It will go the other way around.
Villa first won their first Uganda Cup trophy in 1983, and that was against their main nemesis in Kampala City Council 1-0. Before 1986 when they beat Tobacco 2-0, and apparently coming in 88-89, 3-1, 4-2 all against Express, and they continue winning. But you can't say they have taken long.
That's a big corner. Now they keep the ball in right position. Come on, Levin! Try to go for the shot. Ajobe. Now question remains, who is at the back? Because Derek Ochan has gone defensive. Olaki. And again, true defensive work there by Hamza Geriga. We'll talk about the playing surface here and the area. There was a promise all the way from the Generals that they were going to be investing some money here to renovate this stadium.
They need to keep their promise. Sometimes we promise and don't fulfill. That happens a lot when it comes with Ugandan football. But being an institution, one of those that are respected in the country, they should do that for the better of football. Yeah. Otherwise, Uganda have been struggling. And just yesterday we talked about not having a stadium for World Cup qualifiers. But Otai, like you have posted, the St. Mary's Stadium has actually come to help Ugandans.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we can now host World Cup games from here. It was going to be really very bad going to Angola or Tanzania.
Well, just reminding the viewer of UBC that St. Mary's Stadium in Chitende has actually been certified to host the World Cup qualifier games for Uganda.
And the biggest credit should be given to proprietor Lawrence Mulindwa, who unconditional has given in everything he has to sports, and apparently as an individual should be thanked at the highest level in the country, because it would be a biggest shame having stadiums and failing to host World Cup games here. ONDUPARAKA trying to attack from the right wing.
Carbon Levin, Adrico Alex, Andama nicking that ball through, looking for Jamal. This is Carbon looking to drop that ball through Adrico on the open. Flick ball in from Joel Jajinyambe, but not available. This is Ogwang. Beats one, Ogwang. Trying to nick that ball through, but again, Andama doing well to come back to the rescue.
Yeah, it was a short pass.
Ajobe. Numan Saddam. Repossessed again here perfectly by 36, that is Noel Nasasira rather. Saddam back behind Derek Uchen. Well, the Villa fans very close to us making the noise here. Noel Nasasira. Nasasira trying to clip that ball through. It's difficult to beat Asuman Harisha with such. He's so big.
Yeah, and calculative, a bit slow, but the slow but sure that you need in a game.
There's a free kick now here to Sports Club Villa, putting everything. Kabonge Nicholas. So 0-0 just after 29 minutes of the game here. Would like to thank you very much for keeping it on Star TV. It's a product of UBC with Magic 1, U24, Star TV, then of course the mainstream UBC TV, all televisions of UBC, that is 4 of them, and over 10 radio stations UBC. Andama, Geriga, Kajiri, Derek Uchen, Saddam Newman back to Derek Uchen, trying to sweep that ball through in the mid. Harishe
handling that well, coming through to the midfield level. Of course, that is exposing Villa more up front.
Well, the Jogos are probing and probing.
That looks to be like Goffin.
Yeah, just puts the ball outside for a throw in there, yeah. He's very disappointed with himself. Goffin, Irworth, and Ama. Well, this was a chance that actually went out for a goal kick. There we go. Sorry for a throw in. There was a clip on his heels. But again, sometimes when you dance too much, oh, you actually fail to get the rhythm again. America Kembo holding that anchoral role here for Sports Club Villa, failing to keep hold of that. Good twist from Noel Nasasira. Saddam, one of the few footballers currently fasting with ONDUPARAKA. Josephine Subuga trying to dance his way through now to the byline. Could he get a corner? Yes, he does. That's good play from the right back, Josephine Subuga, and he wins a corner.
Yeah, wins a corner, provides stability on the right hand. His physique helps scare away opponents, and he tries to get that pace to balance going up front. That is what he's done for Sports Club Villa. So winning them this corner is a bonus of what he's already doing, and apparently they will be ready. He will be among those waiting in front of goal for it to try come through.
There is a corner to be delivered now. Long ball away from Goffin. Headed back in the forbidden area. It's brought back again. Maybe a chance for a sweeping ball. Olaki. Goffin. That's a big one again. Ooh, the brush not very far, but
still holds
still
possession.
for them. Villa with a low-driven shot, but Kajiri watching the flight of that ball so well. No problem for him.
This ONDUPARAKA is a shadow of the ONDUPARAKA we had 4 years ago that had the likes of Gaddafi Wahab, the likes of Toha Rashid, Muhammad Shaban. They used to terrorize opponents. They had pace, skill. This one is having some good players who have tried to keep it at bay, but failing, of course, to come through. For a team that is being led in a tie by a goal to 0, they need to be more offensive than trying to possess the ball.
Derek. It's a very big clearance to Asuman Arishe. Well, didn't they keep that ball on play? No, it didn't. But again, good skills from Golfin. Slight push. This time on Noel Nasasira. Noel Nasasira. If I do remember, I think I'm actually getting my facts a little bit wrong, but at one time he was suspended for failure to appear for training. I think I must be confusing him with someone else, but
no, with players it happens sometimes. With players it happens a lot, and sometimes the club try to keep such news away from media, but you should have done your job as a journalist and did that. Noel, former MVP of Big League when Indeje were promoted for their maiden and only season in the top flight of Ugandan football. Medi decides to go left, and Indahiro will be the recipient of this.
Well, they at the midfield. Well, they continue to prop Golfin at the midfield level, looking for Wasu Emmanuel. Should be a free kick now to ONDUPARAKA, sorry, to the Jogos. Wasu Emmanuel just refusing to get off the ground there. Good skills from Waswa. Scored on his debut.
Yeah. Scored against Ndeje? No, on his debut for Sports Club Villa.
For Villa when? Yeah, for Villa.
In the league.
Yeah, in the league when they actually signed him.
Yeah, because I thought if it was the Uganda Cup, Ndeje beat them 1-0. Yeah, with the league, you're right. He's been tremendous for them in the midfield alongside Kakomo.
Oh, that's good pressure there.
Kabonge.
Carbon. He's a very pacey footballer, very, very energetic footballer. Carbon Levin just failing to get, oh, that's good control. Ogwang. This is Isaac Ogwang now. Scooping that ball through. Kabonge. Trying to nick that ball away. The height of Derek Ochen.
Yeah, I think they've run out of ideas in front of goal. Sports Club Villa. They have had chances to put this home, but apparently failed to make the right choices. Where they're supposed to kick, they go for headers. Poor decision making at the front side for Sports Club Villa, and ONDUPARAKA should utilize that to come back in the game. Asuman looks tired.
Well, KCC plays tomorrow against Maroons, right?
Against Maroons after leading 2-0.
Yeah, that game could be live on TV.
Yes,
it's a live game tomorrow, KCC and Maroons. Our game will be coming through from, could be from down here, the Omondi Stadium. Well, we have to, again, take this time. I don't know how many times we shall be saying this, but let's take this time again to thank Dr. Lawrence Molindwa.
Yes.
You guys may be wondering as to why we're doing this, but we normally don't do this when we are commentating. But the mere fact that St. Mary's Kitende has been approved to host a World Cup match, coming to the rescue of the entire nation. Instead of playing the game in Tanzania, but we play the game home as a big plus. And all that is courtesy of St. Mary's Kitende. So kudos again, and thank you very much, Doctor. Here comes Ogwang, nicking that ball forward now. The goalkeeper, Kajiri Michael, coming out very quickly for that.
If Molindo was bringing in things in the country, I would be one of those to request government to give him a tax waiver and for a very big amount apparently, if it was money involved, because what he has done is mothering a country.
Can they keep the ball on play? No, they cannot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think St. Mary's Stadium actually is lacking a floodlights. You can't get floodlights that cheap in Kampala or Uganda. So maybe the importation of floodlights, maybe. But that is up to government, not you.
And no, we are suggesting, Peter, the facts are left and opinions sometimes matters a lot. That is according to us for what he's done for Uganda. Just imagine the costs. Air tickets, of course, paying stadium outside your home. When you're in your country, the cost is limited.
Collected well again. This is Noel Nasasira. There's a long shot there from that was Joel, but goes away for a goal kick. That name will actually disturb me for a long time.
Jange Yambe.
Jange Yambe. You have now made me get it. Yeah, I was looking
Peter Otai.
yeah, you have actually made me now get it well. Sorry.
Okay.
It was disturbing me. Chibirige away. The hero throwing that ball forward. Flag goes up for the off. It is Goffin who's offside. Well, it's totally sleeping on duty on the far side, but it looks like it's a throw-in. Looks like an offside to me. Oh, did I hear another whistle being blown? Ayo Jobe. Wasted ball from ONDUPARAKA. Sports Club Villa just taking their game. This is Amir Kakembo. Now the goalkeeper Chibirige Medi. It's away from Medi. Just 6 minutes remaining before the referee does blow the whistle to bring the first 45 to an end. No serious chances you can talk about for goal here, really. Both goalkeepers, Kajiri and Chibirige.
And a lot of wasted opportunities for the home team. Sports Club Villa went up front so many times. Coffin, talk about the player going to throw in the ball, Josephine Subuga, and all could not get those glorious chances to turn into goals.
Throw in again. Looks like there could be a problem on the pitch. The referee has run to check that out. You can see him from there. I think there was a problem on Derek.
ONDUPARAKA front three not biting. Jamal, Carbon leaving, and Noel Nasasira failing to penetrate through the hardcore defense of Sports Club Villa. Gavin alongside Asman Alisha will always pose a very solid partnership, and you cannot easily penetrate through them.
Villa taking their time at the back. They're looking for more of that. It's another free kick for them here. Well, they have the advantage of a goal, Sports Club Villa, that they got in Arua just only last week. And that's the only one still separating them from here. Remember, goals do change games, so maybe a goal will be able to change the way this game rolls. Controlled here by Ogwang, stolen away. They're trying to nick that ball is Kabonge Nicholas, but again, very good piece of defensive work there from ONDUPARAKA, but again, clearance not that bad. So it's a push there from Noel Nasasira. Referee says it's a Villa ball. Josephine Subuga. Well, taking his time. I think he'll be going long now, Josephine Subuga. That's long from Joseph. Ogwang. Actually, it was Waswa rather. And Subuga. Sweeping ball from Amir into the box. I guess goes away for a goal kick. You can see Look at the goalkeeper, Kajiri, is actually having a problem with Hamza. These two are actually fighting almost.
Yes. Failing to control their tempers.
That's very awkward. That's very awkward, really.
I know. We don't get so many incidents like that.
Well, Kajiri not very happy with the defense coming in from Geriga Hamza.
Geriga Hamza. For teammates, we should only remember Mutombola's incident, punching a teammate after securing a very big win. Apparently, probably something already is cooking, and the game incidents just pile pressure on players, but apparently they should reconcile very quickly for the good of the team to try defend better, because Hamza is a direct wall for the goalkeeper Kagiri.
Golfin for the free kick. Sweeping from Golfin. Again defended very well there by Derek Ochen. Was it Ochen? No, it wasn't Ochen rather. Just don't know exactly what he's discussing. Still keeps that smile. Don't know if he's smiling or not, but it's a corner here. There's a problem going on inside the D. Derek Ochen having a problem there. Now the referee has to go down and try and break the fight in there. Everybody seems to be surrounding. I think this game is actually getting a little bit
hope the keeper is
naughty.
not there.
There's a pull there from Derek. Looks like Derek or the other.
And they're being warned seriously that if they wanted to fight, then wrestling or boxing would be the options other than football.
Corner brought in well. Straight to the arms of the goalkeeper. Kajiri doing well. Tries to open up on Carbon Living. He can beat them with pace, he can. Oh, it's a long chase on the wing side. Living forced back behind. Tries to do some bit of clearance. Defended very well again at the midfield. Safety first. Coach not very happy with that. It was Saddam Newman.
The approach to the games has been a different one. Avila went all out in ONDUPARAKA, and apparently ONDUPARAKA has failed to replicate that. They are trying to go for every detail, as fourth official shows 1 minute of added time.
It's been a game of sweeping and sweeping and sweeping. Another long ball. Flag remains down. Just a little bit poor. That will be a throw-in now for the Jogos. Villa nil, ONDUPARAKA nil. In this Stanbic Uganda Cup match. Our last 16 game here. It's a dropping ball forward. Oh, ball eludes everybody. And a chance here for the shot. Well, unfortunately, Mahada Jobe just couldn't get hold of that ball well. Well, looks like there won't be any more activity from here. Referee shall be able to blow the whistle. And there you go. Just blow the whistle to bring the first 45 minutes to an end. It's been slightly dull.
Yeah.
No serious chances in this game,
Absolutely.
really.
The boys in pink are trying to consolidate their lead in the tie. And ONDUPARAKA coach not happy with proceedings.
Yeah, Muchaba not happy.
Yeah.
Totally not happy. But on the other side, Chibirige Medi has not been busy really today.
Yeah, he hasn't been busy. He's been Geriga, and which has been Kajiri, and the defenders in Geriga, Hamza, who almost got into a fight. The referee happy. But apart from, of course, the incident with Carbon Living, you think it is a stalemate at halftime as ONDUPARAKA try to regroup?
Well, so far, that is how the game has so far panned through. The first 45 minutes, ONDUPARAKA and the one Villa still locked on 0-0. Second half will be the one to determine what happens next, but Mutiaba not happy. But so far at halftime, Villa 0, ONDUPARAKA 0.
How it felt to do business yesterday. How we made you feel today. How it felt to track your letter of credit yesterday. How it feels today. What it felt like waiting for your guaranteed document yesterday. What you accomplished today instead. Introducing Quantum Trade, putting you ahead today.
Welcome back from that half of football down at the Bombo Military Barracks grounds, where it's finished scoreless between Sports Club Villa and the visiting ONDUPARAKA. That means if it ends the way it is, Villa will be through to the next round of football. That is the round of 8 in this Stanbic Uganda Cup. I'm joined in studio by Fifi, Fiona Pinky Namiro, and of course Mike Mubiru. But the man down there at the venue where it's happening, Lawrence Bwanika, starts this us for the analysis.
Thank you so much, Coach John Barnes over there at Star TV. And of course, it's nil apiece at half time. But of course, SV are trying to push hard for a goal in the first 45 minutes of the game. But trying to see ONDUPARAKA trying to give him that resistance here at Bombo Military Barracks Stadium. Of course, the weather is still very good. To all the people that are watching in from, to the home fans, SC Villa fans, they have tried to come in numbers. And if I'm to try to estimate the fans that are around this pitch, they're around 350 fans of SC Villa, plus something like 7 fans of ONDUPARAKA that try to travel from Kampala, and those that traveled way back from Arua. It's still 0-0, no chances yet. Except SC Villa trying to look for that goal to add on the one that they got in Arua. But of course, ONDUPARAKA, surprisingly, trying to put up some great performance despite not having a very good season in the Star Times Uganda Premier League.
Yeah, Lawrence, I'm going to ask this question of you, so we lie to Fifi and Mike Mubiru. What happened to the zeal by the ONDUPARAKA fans?
Of course, ONDUPARAKA, for those of you who have been following Ugandan football, they came with that energy when they joined in to the league way back in 2015. Of course, having that very big fan base way back in Arua. But not forgetting that ONDUPARAKA has been having some problems administratively. Not knowing, of course, that in Ugandan football, if you have such problems, they will try to hinder the performance on pitch. So ONDUPARAKA, they came in a lot of energy, a good performance. Of course, ONDUPARAKA is one of the clubs, since joining the top flight league, they haven't, of course, finished in the above. I mean, they're like from a 1st to 7th position. That's from way back 2015 up to this season. So problems coming in administratively, and of course the finances. That's why we are seeing in clubs coming in from that region that they want to try to push away likes of ONDUPARAKA. If you know, likes of Arua Hills right about now in the FIFA Big League, they're putting up a very good performance. They're trying to do whatever they want to do to see that it can be a whitewash at the ONDUPARAKA reign. So ONDUPARAKA problems coming in administratively, to me, I think they have hindered their performance even on pitch in this season, very much in this season. Players signing in one season and again leaving. Players coming, players going. Of course, administrators coming in, the CEOs coming in, media officers coming in, but leaving for a short period of time.
Okay, thank you very much, Lawrence Bwanika, man on the ground down at the Bombo Military Stadium in Luwero district. Now, let me come to Fifi. Fifi, I'm not talking football, the game, but Villa playing in a pink kit.
Yeah.
Identity, where is the identity by the club? I know it's allowed, but where is the identity of Sports Club Villa that is struggling to raise funds for players?
Yeah, of course, I don't know who gave them the idea of color pink. Believe me, it's out of their colors because it's either a blue or white, and apparently you can play around with the blue or white. I think that is shifting away from, but again, if you look also closely at the shirt, the logo where you should have those two fingers with the cork, or something has changed. We know when changes happen, sometimes people change for the better, but apparently I agree with you and I understand your annoyance, John Barnes, because apparently it is not the Villa we used to know. I believe those who died long time ago will not be very happy.
If they roast today,
yeah.
If anyone that died a couple of years ago roast today, because
actually, you would say the statement I said, if this Villa met with the Villa in the late 90s, in the 80s, that would be a very big fight, and this Villa would lose honorably.
Mike Mubiru, Villa can put on disappointing results, but there is no way the club is going to allow that change of color. It's either white or blue. Guys will accept. Really, you're a marketeer, Mike.
Apparently, they changed the logos. Plus, of course, the jersey. But I don't know why they.
As you talk us through the highlights of those game, of the game.
I don't know why they did it in the middle of the season. But speaking about the game itself, I think performance-wise, their decision in the decisions they made in the final third have been very, very poor. They possessed the ball quick on the counter-attack. The flanks have been working effectively. But then again, where it matters most, I mean, nicking that ball into the back of the net, you probably think there's been a lot of laziness for FC Villa. They should have taken the lead already in this game, but simply because they've wasted so many chances, that's why they're still 0-0. And I talked to you about this earlier on, that I won't be surprised if it ends 0-0 at half-time. It's going to be a very low-scoring game. Villa always starts and builds from the back, but making that final decision, I think there's a bit of laziness there.
Yeah, if you've just joined us, this live telecast coming to you from Star TV UBC. It's Villa in the pink. Oh my goodness. I even feel sorry speaking of that now. But Fifi, a couple of other games being played. Please provide us with highlights, sort of with updates from those games.
To get updates from the game, the other game, because I'm aware of the results coming through from the Toru United and Wakiso game. It's still the first leg advantage that Wakiso got in Kabaka Chabagu Stadium, 5-0 apparently.
5-1.
5-1, sorry. Apparently still at a stalemate, has 0-0. That is what I've managed to scoop through. And as reports come in, probably we should look also at what's happening in the other game. But Villa and
ONDUPARAKA.
like you say, I'm disappointed. But being Fifi Pinky, Villa probably could give me those jerseys and try to go for the blue and white colors. Otherwise, it's disappointing. But in their jersey, again, they have not lived to a full length to try go out and open. He went for a 3-3 system. You could
3-3. What?
Yeah,
3-3 completed.
Yeah, 4-3-3 system. That is having the strikers in Ogwang, Olaki, and Goffin. Apparently, they have failed to gel. There's something happening. You know, Villa has always played with a name. But apparently I ask of you to name the team, because when you talk Waswa, Kakomo, Kabonge, then come to the backside where you have Gavin, Alishe, Ndahiro. Ndahiro probably, because he wants to emulate Nestor Ichizito. They say a small body, big brains. And then on the right they have Joseph Nsubuga. When you realize the Villa that used to have the names to attract, they're not there. They're playing as a group. They could even go through, but apparently their play is not convincing. You'll ask him, what has Villa been playing? For me, it has been not trying to open up for ONDUPARAKA to hurt them, because apparently whenever ONDUPARAKA got the ball in Kabonge, Nasasira, they tried to play with a little more urgency than Villa did in the first half.
Yeah, and I remind Ugandans that the venue for this final of the 47th Stanbic Uganda Cup has been set. The venue will be Masindi Municipal Stadium. Fifi, you've been there before, and I know it's a massive stadium. Yeah. Mike Mubiru, take me through. Have you been to Masindi and watched a game of football down there?
Yeah, I've been to Masindi before. And
that is the venue where this 47th Stanbic Uganda Cup will be sorted.
Unluckily for them, Chitara and Toro may not be
may not be there. And well,
Chitara is not there, of course.
It's not, it's not there. Yeah, but the biggest disappointment is we're not going to have so many fans inside. I don't know. Maybe probably the federation will try to look through that. But because of the COVID-19 restrictions, you ought to think that the numbers are not going to be so huge. These guys do love football in Masindi, trust me, just like Mbali, or even that is down in Arua. So it would be a disappointment not to have the fans. But great atmosphere in Masindi, and probably you would love to go there and witness history.
Yeah, Fifi, we have a few minutes away from walking back onto that.
Yeah.
Bombo Military Barracks Stadium. But what can ONDUPARAKA do? Because the onus is on them to step up their gear and get a result that either takes us into extra time or penalties, by the way, and maybe advance.
They have the best options on the pitch. I think they have fared well, but against a Villa that is defending, building from defense. So ONDUPARAKA have to put in more pace, play with a lot more urgency than they did in the first half, force them to make errors. Asuman Alisha is experienced, the former Mbarara player, and has gone to different countries, but coming back to Sports Club Villa, you look at him as though he's a bit slow. You could use that weakness. He's slow, but probably reads the game very well. But the pacey players of ONDUPARAKA could capitalize on that, because Gavin is all that good, covers him a lot, and you need to pick him on that to try go for that win.
Yeah, we are powered by Stanbic Bank and Kasai Plascon. We go down into that break. When we get back, the sweet voices of Fifi and Otai will take you on into the second half. As it stands, Villa are qualifying.
Semakula has some money for his flight, huh? Money for his goods, huh? Now, yeah, that emergency quarantine money is scaring Semakula. But the Semakula needs to relax, huh?
Because with Subala Express China Trade Connect, he can get access to thousands of traders, save on the airplane ticket, have his goods quality checked, and pay only after inspection when they arrive, while still enjoying Katogo in Rufura. Don't worry like Semakula. Sign up to Subala Express China Trade Connect today and experience the most convenient way to trade with China.
Contact us on Africa China Banking Uganda at stanbic.com or call us.
But you don't know, screen see Goffin collected at the midfield. Villa will be able to throw this ball. Josephine Suga could be the one to go along on this. But wait. ONDUPARAKA. It's a very, very big clearance, you have to admit, from Kizito Gavin, and goes out for a throw. Well, currently standing on the technical bench is Andama. It's the one in charge of ONDUPARAKA here. And you can see him. Yeah, all available. Mutiaba looking very quiet today.
Finding problems to get ONDUPARAKA taking. He asks one of the players to go warm up quickly, but he's doing it in a very angry mode.
The hero loses the ball through, but
he's animated.
And Dama not very happy, really. Can see him moving through even when the tackle was coming up, and there could be a yellow card here. No doubt about that. Yellow card given away, and that will be to Alex Adrico.
Gaspar is his other name. Has been in the club for some time. Carbon living also being loyal, not leaving even when things got bad. Goffin, one of the three strikers for Sports Club Villa, operating on the wings, feeling the pain after the fall.
Well, could be a problem with that knee there for Goffin. Just a slight bit of a stretch on the heels there, and it will be very much okay. He's feeling it, still feeling it there, but again there was the tackle coming up and the fall. It's a heavy fall there for Goffin right in front of his coach. Derek Indahiro looking to deliver this one away for the Jogos. The aggregate score 1-0.
Yeah, he reminds the Sports Club Villa fans of Nestroy Kizito. Small like that, but always delivered.
Brushed away. We'll talk about Nestroy Kizito.
Yeah, he was that side.
Totally off. I don't know where he is these days.
He used to be with the technical bench of Villa. He used to help out with the...
Even Philip Sozi.
Backline, yes. Sozi also was in charge of the junior team for Sports Club Villa. But apparently with COVID coming through and the junior teams not playing, that means that Philip Sozi could help out elsewhere or subject them to private sessions.
Well, Goffin on the ground. The referee needs to go and check on this, because I think ever since that tackle, Edworth Goffin has just failed to recover. He's in a lot of pain.
They will need to replace him. Edward Kaziba now needs to go for a lot of homework, because if the doctors are coming in a space of 2 minutes, then that means that Goffin may not continue. As it looks, yeah, they are preparing Sekiganda. Sekiganda, the former Masaza boy.
And confirmation of that yellow, Adrico.
Adrico is the reason as to why Goffin is coming off. Raises his arm in an unapologetic way. But Sekiganda will be coming on for the Jogos, who are today pink Jogos.
It's the first time that pink has been a color for the Jogos, really. Never seen the Jogos in a
it's
pink
disappointing,
for sure.
by the way, it's disappointing. That is losing their culture. It has never happened. More so playing a game at home. I know you did talk about that when we were starting commentary, and I only looked at the color side of it because it's pinky. And I madly love that color, but apparently for Villa, there is no apology whatsoever to go for pink during a home game.
Well, this is the time that Villa will be making that substitution, and there you go. Jersey number 13 is coming in.
That is
We're replacing
Sekiganda.
27. Yes, Fiona.
Very impressive with the Masaza tournaments. Featured for Bulemezi. Comes in for golfing. Forceful. It was a forceful substitution.
Here they come again, looking to deliver that ball. Cabon Living, good playing. Call for the handball, not there. Scooping ball back in the zone.
Who is
Wasted.
following that ball?
And again, you have to admit, but ONDUPARAKA has actually taken the game through to the Jogos here.
Yeah, just like in Deje.
Well, they're not very good playing at home, really. I don't know whether they've actually failed to make the Bombo playground their own.
Well, it's not their home, but apparently it could be a home away from home because it's what they have at their disposal.
It's a free kick now to Sports Club Villa, and Josephine Subuga will be the one to deliver this one far. Long from Insubuga. Into the box, a slight brush through, but collected there by Kajiri. All begins the throw very quickly, looking for Cabon Levin. Poor control from Cabon. Disappointed with himself in the process.
Yeah, Sekiganda has featured for Boroli single and becoming MVP when Buleme scooped the Masaza Shield or trophy. And he's an adamant fan of Sports Club Villa since childhood. So playing at a club you love is a bonus. The lanky midfielder who makes things happen, always opens up defenses, asks a lot of questions, and nicks in those through passes that Villa need at the moment.
Waswa. Chizito. Now stolen away by ONDUPARAKA again. Looking for Malish on the far side. And the stout defender Asuman Harishe doing perfectly well. Now throw in for Sports Club Villa. This is Andama. It's brushed away there.
Toro United has scored against Wakiso Giants in Buhinga.
They still have a long way to go. Now they will need to chase how many?
Erica Cole scoring that at the restart of second half.
Good pass from Sekiganda. This is Isaac Ogwang to Sekiganda again. Well, he tries to go down, tries to lock onto the ball. He's still playing very well, but now easily possessed. And Ajobe Maha doing very well to win a throw in here for ONDUPARAKA. I know for those who are watching this game down in Arua, well, that's how it's currently standing up. Villa and ONDUPARAKA.
Yeah, they are great lovers of football. Those in ONDUPARAKA, they love football. They used to flood stadiums. They used to go wherever ONDUPARAKA went, but a dip in form did drive others away. But again, due to COVID, most of them have not been able to access the stadium. But apparently the people in Arua love to rally behind their team.
An awkward pass, but it goes out for corner. Well, they just failed to keep the ball on play on ONDUPARAKA, but again, Villa asking the questions on the Caterpillars here. And the questions are still being asked now. It's 55 minutes played here. Just 10 minutes of second half already played. Still have about 30 to play for. That is half an hour to go.
Yeah, advantage Villa, and they have a corner to their name. Of course, Sechiganda is a little bit tall. Joseph Nsubuga, they all could wait for it as it comes.
Corner brought through, splashed away. It's going to be another throw-in. The hero. Waswa.
Edward Kaziba for you.
Derek Ochen at the midfield level. Andama. Well, Andama fouled in the process there by Ogwang. Oh, everybody seems to be throwing the ball away. Ochen Derek. Shot it is. It's a very big ball there from Ochen. And finally just goes away for another throw-in. It's more pressure, most especially for the Sports Club Villa side. Sorry about that. Nicked away by ONDUPARAKA. And the flag goes up. It's a free kick now to the Jogos. We're approaching soon the hour mark of the game, really. You have to admit, no goal yet scored. I don't know, but it's not been any serious effort for goal in here.
I think
totally.
it's tight within the midfield. When the tactics are in that way, it is hard to break down teams. Villa.
Oh, here we go. Another chance. It's good play from Adrico. Tries to push.
Already
it's going to be a throw-in now.
He has a yellow card to his name, so
yeah.
Should be more careful while making those tackles.
Begun by Adrico. It's away by Hamza. Chested by Waswa, receiving it perfectly there. This is in Ndahiro. Ndahiro. Halishe. Long from Asuman Halishe. Trying to look for Ronald Olaki. And down goes Kabonge. Free kick here for the Jogos. It's a free kick to Sports Club Villa. And Sechiganda also trying to make his presence being felt here as ONDUPARAKA shall be making a double substitution very shortly.
Yeah, they need to impact on the game. And I'm on the touchline, very animated, keeps moving, has not kept quiet for a second ever since the game started. Wants
Kabonge.
Impact.
Long ball from Kabonge to the arms of the goalkeeper Kajiri, who goes very long. There's a pacey play in Kabon Living forward. There's three players from ONDUPARAKA up front. Kabon Living in here. Kabon Living. Alicia standing tall. It's still a ball here for Kabon Living. What can he do? Makes the run. Alicia to the rescue. Goal kick. Now, ONDUPARAKA will take this time to bring in some new armory.
Yeah, and they need to withdraw those in the midfield. It looks like Kabon Living is walking off. Hope he's not the one. Oh.
Well, it's actually Nasasira Noel.
Noel Nasasira is coming off, giving way to Okech, who is also a forward for the visiting team.
It's confirmation of Okech will be replacing.
Medici Birige ready to kick long. Apparently time is on their side, and the goal lead in Arua still helping them go through, even if it remained like this.
Olaki. Throw in for ONDUPARAKA.
Looks like Wakiso has equalized in Buhinga, and apparently that is extending their big lead to 6-2, and hoping to go through, waiting for who their opponents will be at the quarterfinals. Oh, this one suffered a knock on the head. Francis Olaki laughs it off, and now Joseph Nsubuga will go for the free kick.
Well, earlier on, 21 was Muchibi Ali coming in for Nasasira Noel. Trying to see if he can actually change the way things are moving on, and also not forgetting that Okech Emmanuel did come through. Also, it's a long ball there from Kabong. Trying to drive that ball forward again. Collected well there. Here comes ONDUPARAKA venturing forward. Muchibi. Well, Muchibi just failing to run through Kabonge. Olaki. Olaki again is up against Joel. And again, Jangeyembe playing very well. That's a sub-confirmation. Muchibi in for Nasasira.
Yes.
As also Cage came in for Ajobe.
Okay. Ajobe being one of those that scored in their last win against Kitara, and it has taken them about 4 matches without earning a win. So ONDUPARAKA living dangerously both in the league and the cup. With the league it could be a little bit harder since it's a round robin, but apparently with the knockout it is easy to get 1 goal and go.
Adrico flicked in well, this time from Muchibi.
Yeah, they could negotiate penalties if they came along, but that has to happen if they try to score. Mokibi for you, and impacting on the game in the first second when he came on.
This free kick be brought in by Joel Jageyambe, looking to deliver this, but began quickly. Here they come through. Joel with a dropping ball into the forbidden area. The goalkeeper receives that, Chibirige. Now they start the attack. This Villa side, Olaki at the midfield. That is Sechiganda. The way by Nsubuga. Can he hold the ball? Yes, he does. He's still on play, but no, it goes out for a throw-in. And Nsubuga Joseph not very happy with the referee's call. But ONDUPARAKA will be very happy about that. So 27. Here come ONDUPARAKA. Saddam Norman. Collected by Ogwang. Waswa to Sechiganda. Sechiganda now holding it at the midfield there. Andama. Kabonge on the run through. Derek Indahiro. Sechiganda. Again Kabonge. ONDUPARAKA doing well, and they get the foul. Well, Kabonge is still on the ground, but it looks like he'll be picking up his pieces there. Nicholas Kabonge seems to be okay now at the end of...
Yeah, strong lad he is, and very hard when it comes to the midfield level. You think the partnership with Emmanuel Waso and Kakomo can yield something. It has kept them at bay, tried to mend, but lacking creativity, as we don't see so many chances coming through their trio.
Oh, collected well by Saddam. So dropping ball, not going anywhere. The chest back again. It's actually Kabong leaving now. This is Saddam Norman. Oops, photocopies. Andama. Offside.
Wakiso scored an equalizer through Joshua Rama. That is answering Erica Colley's goal. And apparently Wakiso look to be marching to the quarterfinals, meaning that we only have about the top tier teams making it that side. Vipers did it yesterday. Looks like Villa can do it if they handle the next 25 very well, and Wakiso marching on. Yet we have KCC. About Express Villa, more is yet to come in.
Joel Jangeyambe loses possession. Long from Sechiganda. Kajiri. Ochen. It's away by Adrico. Collected firmly at the midfield here and swept away perfectly there by ONDUPARAKA. Villa win, Villa lose. Ochen plays well. This is Ochen Derrick. Uses his long legs very well here.
Yeah, Villa going hot and cold in the match. It reflects on what's happening.
Oh, this could be dangerous.
Okay.
Carbon leaving. Cross as well. Well, now ONDUPARAKA seems to be alive.
And that looks to be Gavin Chizito.
It's good pressing. Very, very good pressing from them.
Good pressing from ONDUPARAKA. And apparently Mugweri had to come to their rescue. And now they need to defend a corner in just a minute. ONDUPARAKA piling, Villa defending.
Corner.
Piling pressure, of course.
Corner brought through here. It's brushed away. The half volley is bad. Alex Adrico. Apologetic for that, but had all the right to go for that ball anyways. Alex Adrico. Kizito. Kabonge. Waswa. Intercepted by Muchibi. Stolen away again by Kabonge. Repossessed there by Muchibi. At the midfield given away cheaply. And also the big man Sechiganda just couldn't receive. And being played ping pong again. 1-2. He's failing to get that ball there. Andama. Scooping ball away. It's Muchibi. He's a pacey footballer. It's Muchibi, takes on 2. Holds his run. At the midfield, the ball is now Andama. Scooping away. Foul for ONDUPARAKA in a good territory here.
Yeah. Villa lucky not to concede that in the box. Apparently, ever since Mukibi walked on, there has been tremendous transition from the midfield to the final third. And that is why you see Asman Alishe, the big man there on your screen, the big skipper, under pressure. Him and Gavin have to partner in the best way to stop ONDUPARAKA, who think the 1-goal deficit is something they can catch up to continue to the next stage.
It's free kick for ONDUPARAKA. Standing on this one, Derrick Ochen is one. And also Okech Emmanuel on this. Between Okech and Ochen. But it looks to be Okech to go for this one, trying to get his angles right. This is Okech for the free kick. It is Okech. Oh, that's poor.
Yeah.
Straight to the goalkeeper.
And Chibiruge just didn't need a lot of effort to get that. Just where he was, got it firmly and urges his teammates to go further so that he can play a long ball. Express still 0-0 against URA at the Arena of Visions, and that means that with that, Express still hold the advantage to go through to the next stage, and URA that is suffering 4 times in the league against one team in the league and cup.
Hit it away there by Alishe. Throw in for ONDUPARAKA. Just now 21 minutes remaining to play for Andama. Looks to Adrico Alex now. Alex trying to open that ball through, but unfortunately the playing surface wasn't right there for the man himself, for Muchibi. Dairo. The chase is on now. Body to body, there's a chance here, but again, well read. Beautiful defense from Derrick Ochen.
Yes, Derrick Ochen does well for me. Otherwise, Villa were destined for a goal. He stood tall and looks the chasing back in the park and trying to venture forward in the caterpillars.
Cabon Levin. It's Cabon up against Alishe. Stands tall Alishe. Cabon on the win. Crosses back. And finally Villa can cool the game now. Kabonge. Sechiganda. Kabonge. One pass, Sechiganda. Well, this was the chance for Derrick Ochen, standing very stout. Ogwang Isaac not going anywhere.